Welcome back everyone to Beautiful Design Tutelage. Today I'll be explaining how to create a music event flyer on Pixel Lab. If you need any of the resources in this video, just signify in the comment section and I will find a way to get them to you. So the first thing I'm going to be doing now is to set my canvas. That is, I'll set my canvas by increasing the width, reducing the width of the canvas so that I can have a canvas with a higher height. So I'll be clicking on image size, I'll be reducing the width. So I'll be using 1080 pixel, but the height I'll keep it the same. I'll click on OK. Can we see the canvas just became slightly bigger? The next thing I'll be doing now is to click on my plus icon here. I'll be importing my background, so I'll click on from gallery. So I have a background ready for my gallery, so I'll be using this background. Can we see the background on the screen? It's naturally colorful. It's a gradient background with speakers and music logos by the side. So this is a standard music background, a standard music poster background, because for a music poster we need something colorful and something that denotes that this is a music poster. So I'll be checking it and then I'll be increasing the size for it to fit into my shape. Can we see? I'll be increasing the size. This is okay. This is okay. The next thing I'll be doing now is to create a text. That's, I'll be looking for a company name. Since I don't really have a company name to put there now, I'll just be using something like DJ Music. So I'll be clicking on this plus icon. I'll click on text and then I'll double tap to edit my text and I'll write DJ Music, all in capital letter. DJ Music. Okay. So I have DJ Music on my screen now, but it's tiny. So what am I going to do next? I'll be going to the second icon on the bottom toolbar. So I'll be clicking on the second icon on the bottom toolbar and then I'll be scrolling till I get to where I see fonts. This is font and then I'll be changing my font. I'll be using the third default font on Pixel Lab. So Abril Fat Face Regular, that is the font I'm going to be using. Okay, and we see the font just changed, but the text is still very little on the screen. The next thing I'll be doing is to align it firstly. Before increasing the size, I will align. So I'll be aligning it to center. Can you see the DJ just moved to the center and the music remained at the same place? It's now centralized. So now I'll be increasing the size. So we have the size already increased now, but can we see there is a space between DJ and music and the space is very large. So what am I going to do? I'll be clicking on line spacing and then I'll be reducing the line spacing till I get my desired effect, and then I'll be increasing the size a little more. Okay, this is just how I want my DJ music. Next, I would like to make my text a little 3D. Yes, I would like to make my text a little 3D and make it pop on the background. So I'll be adding a shadow to it. I'll be increasing the blur radius of the shadow and then I'll be offsetting X so that the shadow can move to a side I want it to be. Exactly like that. The next I'll be adding is a stroke. Since this is a music poster design, I'll need a combination of two vibrant colors. So I'm using red and blue for my stroke. So I'm using gradients. Gradient is a mixture of two colors and I'll be clicking red and blue. Increase the size a little so that it can be clearly shown. Okay, and we see what we have there now. We have DJ Music clearly shown on the surface of our background. Now, what next are we going to do? I'll be adding something, a text under it. So I'll be creating the text under it. So I'll click on the plus icon, click on text, the special guests. That is the special guests. The special guests includes the DJs. Yes, the special guests. or the guest of honor, and I'll be adding my column. Yes, I'll be changing the font. Remember, in a background, in a design, we can only have 2 to 3 fonts maximum, or else your design will start looking chaotic. So, special guests, increase the size slightly, and then don't forget, always put your text in a relative position, that is the middle position, exactly like that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to click on that same text, and then I'll be creating something like adding the names of the DJs. Yes, the name of the DJs. I don't really have the name of the DJ in mind, so I'll just be using something like, let's see, DJ Beats, and I'll be using an horizontal line, DJ Beats and DJ Dan. So my name is Daniel, so I'll just use DJ Dan. Okay, so we have DJ Beats and DJ Dan. I'll be changing the fonts as well. I'll be using that same font we've always been using. Okay, and then I'll be increasing the size. Remember, any mistake you did on your canvas, for example, I just mistakenly shifted this background now, you can use this this back arrow tool, to return it back to position, or you could just lock your background. By locking your background, you won't be able to move it, only the things on it can be moved. So now I just locked my background. The next thing I'll be doing now is to increase the size of this one. So DJ Beats and DJ Dan, the size, I've increased the size now. So what next do we need in a poster? Yes, certainly we need time and date for it. So I'll be clicking on the text tool again, and I'll be bringing it down here, changing the font first. You could do like change the text first, but let me change the font first. Okay, double tap, and then let's see, 9 p.m. Saturday night. I'll be using the horizontal line one more time, the horizontal line, and the name of the club, I'll be using Marvinic Club. I don't know if there's a club like that, but we can just use anything we like. So Marvinic Club, and I'll be placing it down here, and I'll be fixing it in a relative position. That's the middle. That's, I just centralized it. Okay, for example, you want to add a link or something like a website, you could also add that. Just click on the text icon. So I'll be using something like www.youtube.com .youtube.com. Okay, then remember, we've always been using one kind of font, so I'll be using this same font we've always been using, increasing the size slightly, but I don't want to use the color white because I've been using the color white since the beginning. This, I'll be using a different color, so I need something vibrant, so I'll be using the color red, just like this, to highlight that this is different from other text on the screen. This is a link to something different. So what else do I need on this background? Yes, I need the image of a DJ. So I'll be clicking on the plus icon, click on from gallery, and then I'll be clicking on my image of a DJ. The background has been clearly removed, can you see? So this is it. Reduce the size slightly, then we have this, exactly like this. So I'll be bringing it, this is the layer 2. I'll be bringing this down below all other one except DJ music and the background. Can we see? This is now below the others except DJ music and the background below it. So now can we see at this bottom here, we can see that there is a smooth or sharp edge for this man. So I'll need to blend this image to my background. And how do I do that? Click on the plus icon, click on shapes, I'll be bringing my shape down here. I'll be increasing the width of the shape. Then scroll down until you see gradient. Click on gradient. I'll be using black and white gradient. That is the top white, the bottom black, pure black. Okay, can we see? We have the top white, the bottom black. But this top, I won't like it to be completely white, so I'll be making it transparent, because for what we want to do, we need to make the top transparent. So I'll be bringing this to this place, and then okay, can we see the bottom has a black background but the top is transparent. I'll be clicking on OK now. This is what it was given to us on the page, on the canvas. So I'll be just be increasing this slightly. Okay, so this also I'll be bringing it below the image. So this is below, no, above the image, because I want it to cover some parts of the image. So I'll be bringing it above the image, and then I'll be adding a texture. That's click on the texture tool and then click on no texture selected. Then go and click on the background you used in the very beginning. At the very beginning, click on the background you used at the very beginning and crop it till any size you want. For example, now I don't want the speakers that are there to be shown on my canvas or my design, so I'll just be cropping those parts out, and then I'll be checking it. Can you see what we got? The background has clearly been merged with the one there before, and the smooth edge of this man cannot be seen again. So this is how to create a music poster on Pixel Lab. Come back next time for more tips like this. And for designers that are struggling with color combination, don't forget I have created an ebook. It has more than 110 pages, more than 50 different colors, and more than 30 different color combination with explanation. Very good and interesting for designers that are struggling with color combination. So even fashion designers and those that just want to learn more about colors can get the book for a discounted rate. So the link to the book will be in the comment section. If you want to learn to design professional like this with good color combination, you absolutely need to get that book. Thank you for watching.